Welcome to the part 2 of menopause. Management of menopause focuses on relieving your signs and symptoms and preventing or managing chronic conditions that may occur with normal aging. How to deal with this transition called menopause? What are the 3 very simple, easy steps which, if you follow, would lead to very simple, straight, and less bothersome transition? All this and more coming up in this video. So let's roll. Welcome to Lucid Medicine. I'm Dr. Rahul Joshi and I attempt to explain medical concepts, diseases, medical terminologies in a very simple way so that it is understood by you all. So hit that big red subscribe button and the bell icon for all the new videos. In the last video, we touched upon what menopause really is and understood some of the very preliminary concepts. By using a fictitious personality called Jennifer, I tried to portray what a middle-aged lady may go through when she is expecting menopause or she's expecting this transition. If you have not seen that video, I would recommend to please go there and watch and come back here. Now let's dive into these 3 key aspects which we are talking about to measure, which will be helpful to sail through the menopause smoothly and effortlessly. Number 1, lifestyle modification. Critically analyze your daily routine. What do you do when you get up from your bed in the morning to you hit your bed back in the night? Medical research strongly advocates to reduce stimulants like tea, coffee, alcohol as far as possible. Regularize your sleep pattern. Set up a daily fixed time to eat your food. The hormone at the center stage of female's life is estrogen. During or after menopause, body lacks estrogen and thus it loses its cardioprotective benefit. It is therefore indicated to keep your heart healthy and strong by doing daily exercises. For restlessness or allaying anxiety, try meditation or yoga. It is also a good time in your life to pick up a hobby. Well, you see, the motto here is to keep yourself busy and let go all of your worries. Come to number 2, nutrition. Most important thing here is to pay good attention to what you eat. Now, the statement that I made could be applicable throughout your life, but it is of greater importance, especially now. Consider including fruits which are naturally rich in antioxidants, soya bean, chickpeas, lentils, flax seeds. These are some of the very important food grains that you may need to consider in your daily meal. Also remember that your body is aging, thus to support the entire skeletal system, you should supplement yourself with vitamin D and calcium. Daily exposure to sun for around 30 minutes from 10 am to 2 pm would give you that daily dose of vitamin D which you require. Come to number 3, that is medications or medicines. Medications can be divided broadly here into 2 categories. The number 1 are those which you can buy just like that without any prescription from a doctor. These include phytoestrogens, vitamins, other minerals and health supplements, etc. While buying these, you need to note really very well that these are ultimately supplementary medicines. They may or may not provide benefits that you had already expected. Thus it is a good way to check with your pharmacist or doctor about these supplements. The other category is obviously the ones which will require prescription. If your symptoms are bothering you, you should definitely go and talk to your gynecologist about it. When you talk to him initially, you may be asked to perform routine blood tests, hormonal levels, can be ordered mammography or sonography, or abdominal pelvis would be asked to do to rule out other pathologies. Later, depending on the hormone level and internal state of your body, medicines are decided. There are broadly 2 types of medicine that may be offered to you. One is called the HRT or hormone replacement therapy, in which estrogen is given because it has to be replaced. For premature menopause, usually combination of estrogen and progesterone is prescribed. The HRT has multiple formats which can be given to you through injections, tablets, vaginal pessaries, gel, and even skin patch. The second type of medicines to manage menopause are the non-hormonal therapy or the medication suitable for a very specific symptom. Let me give you an example so that you will understand better. If you are suffering from anxiety, you will be given anti-anxiety drugs. Estrogen vaginal gel for local application will be given for vaginal dryness. Depending on individual needs, the doctor may recommend medications to prevent or treat osteoporosis so that it is taken care of your skeletal health. So these were the 3 key aspects of managing menopause. which is lifestyle modification, right nutrition, and medicine. Since you have heard me thus far, I would like to share what you can do just before you go to a gynecologist. One is keep a track of your symptoms. Second, make a list of medications and herbs that you're taking out of the condom. Third is to take a notebook along with you or a notepad so that you record and write down all what your doctor is telling you to do. The fourth is prepare a list of questions that you need to ask to your doctor. Number 5 is ultimately stay positive with the whole experience, and I'm sure the outcome would be great. Finally, I would like to end by repeating that menopause is not a disease that has to be treated. It is any other beauty of the human body which needs to be managed well, and it is possible if you follow these 3 very important aspects. Time to end the video now. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. This is Lucid Medicine, reimagining medicine in a simpler way.